Take a moment to organize yourself. Find a seat that enables you to soften back, to locate the feeling of yourself inside of your own flesh. Let your ears soften so that sound is simply received. If you can close your eyes, do so. Otherwise, just let the focus soften back, experiencing the sense of the one who sees, the one who receives sight, receives sound. Relax your mouth around the taste of yourself. Spread your sensation into the inside of your skin. And the breath simply comes to you. It's breath that's breathing you. You don't have to do it. You receive the breath, a feeling of movement at the nostrils, the particularity of this rhythm. Perhaps as you focus on the timing of the breath, you'll sense that habitual desire to control it. And we'll have time to manipulate the breath with our agenda soon enough. So for now, just resist it. Just watch. And the kind of curiosity that would naturally be evoked when watching an animal, a baby. Just watching the movement with wonder. An intimacy without control. And begin to beckon the breath a bit closer as though you were going to build a container, set up a stable to encounter the wild stallion of this breath breathing through you. Honing in a bit on the feeling of the inhalation. The sensation of the exhalation. Its timbre, its temperature, its force. And then notice the node at the top of the inhalation, the feeling of being quite full. Roosting a bit in its opposite when the breath is empty, and there's nothing to it. So imagine these four aspects of the breath: the inhalation, the breath held in, the exhalation, and the breath held out are the boundaries, the borders of the stable that you're building. Four parts to the breath that we can narrate. And we'll make these four aspects into a frame of equal measure. So we'll take a count of four for each of these four parts, constructing a 16 count breath. So inhaling for a count of four, holding the breath full for a count of four, exhaling for a count of four, and holding the breath out for a count of four. So take a deep breath in, exhale completely, and in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. Continue augmenting the tempo. If you'd like to take more time to build a slightly bigger container, or to cycle through the breath more quickly, doesn't matter. Just make a count and stick to it. Really breathe in when you say you're breathing in. Hold the breath full the whole time you say you're holding the breath full. Exhale when you're exhaling. And hold in the emptiness when you're empty. It feels that you're clipping the breath. Perhaps make the rhythm a bit slower. And you can visualize that you're constructing a portal, a door, in this number 4. Perhaps as you inhale, you imagine that you rise up the front of your body. As you hold full, perhaps you create a roof over the top of your head. You exhale, you could drop a wall down the back of your body. And when you have no breath inside, when you're empty, you can feel the floor beneath you. So envision putting yourself inside of this container. The definition of paradise is a walled-in garden. So put yourself right in the center of your own garden, organized to be in between the front and the back, the up and the down, traveling the perimeter with a 16 count breath. And do it with you. Notice how the mind perhaps moves away from the count. So use the measure to hold the hand of the mind. If you've lost it, I'll count you through. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. So while a piece of the mind is measuring, counting, another piece can feel that body is softening. The face is softening. The floor of the pelvis is softening. Melting through the back of the neck. And the belly is as unheld as a bubble bath. Softening through the whole body while using the mind to map a count around. And let another piece of your imagination organize yourself so that you could envision a pathway from the universe through the top of your head, through your skull, through your throat, through your torso, through your perineum into the earth. You just put yourself right in the center of it. After you finish this next round of the measured breath, feeling the aliveness, the wildness of that stallion contained in the stable, you can relax the practice and release the count, releasing any sense of manipulation. And just see where the horse goes. Without the mind as a rider, just open up the gates and see what happens. And just as with a wild creature, there are no wrong moves. You can continue to watch the breath in this way, or you can open up your focus, open your eyes, continue your tasks, and perhaps from time to time throughout the day, revisit what the stallion is up to without control.